she's 86 or 87, and she was on the Zoom. She goes, "All right, people, get off the benches and into the trenches for Wes." I mean, she's just really good. So she called me up and said she wanted to come see me to talk about how to be a senator. I said, "Please do." Okay. And she said, "Okay, here's the committees you want to be on, how you want to serve on them, and let me give you some advice on how to conduct yourself." Had been in the Senate for a very long time at that point. And he reached out and he says, "Well, here's some questions for you. Because you know when you've got a big profile, you want to be a show about how to navigate, because when you're in a body with only 100 people and you see those people you're going to agree with them, even people in your own party, some of the time, and disagree with them. And you have to be constantly trying to figure out how to build coalitions and alliances to get things done that represent what you think is important for the country as a whole and even the world. And that was all put to a test for me on 9/11. I've been a senator for 8 months. The city and state I represent get attacked. It was horrifying beyond words. The day after the attack, Chuck Schumer and I were flown to New York. We were literally the only civilian plane in the sky. We landed, we took a helicopter which went over ground zero, and we could begin to grasp the enormity of the destruction, particularly what we landed, we lit up then we go to APA, York. I told him what I was doing. He went on the floor. That afternoon, we had a meeting with George W. Bush. And it was just me and Schumer and the two senators at that time, George Allen and John Warner, Republicans both from Virginia. And we're sitting in the Oval Office. And I told President Bush, I said, let's just check the logistics. And I said, we need you. We've got, I said, what do you need? I said, we need $1 billion. He said, you're good. So then we were getting up in the Oval Office to go into the cabinet room next to it for a bigger meeting with the members of Congress from both affected states. John Warner, extraordinary gentleman, who had been incredible public servant, he stops me and says, Hillary, get him to give you that commitment. Otherwise, his staff might not honor it. Get into the cabinet room, which makes some remarks. I figured, Mr. President, I think we can commit to $20 billion. And his staff looks dear in the headlights. So by the time Schumer and I get back to the Senate, the president's staff, particularly the House Management Budget, are trying to undo this commitment. So we then spend not just hours, but days, literally calling his staff, saying, "But the president said so." So sometimes, leadership is getting good advice, assessing a situation and trying to figure out how to make the best of it, and persisting in it, because there were Republicans, but frankly there were also some Democrats who were like, $20 billion attacked, and we had to keep fighting for that money, literally every step of the way. And that took up, much of the first 12 months. Last time you were here, we actually had a faculty lunch, and the faculty didn't ask questions than other human beings. So the challenge, everyone was challenged 2 words or less, and so people would just shout out, North Korea, and it was amazing how encyclopedic your knowledge was. But I just wonder if you could sort of talk a little bit about how different that job was, how you approached it, how you worked with President Obama and a huge array of leaders across the world on extraordinarily difficult problems. Well, just like I never thought I'd be senator, I never thought I'd be Secretary of State. As you might remember, I actually ran against Barack Obama, and we started off with 8, 9, 10 people on the stage. I was the only person. And then it got down to just fighting at the end. And so, as soon as it was clear he had delegates nominated, I went to work for him. We actually did an event together a couple of weeks in high school, Unity, where we both had gotten because I was there on behalf of President Obama, and they had questions from the audience. So here's the first question. The first question was, you ran against President Obama, he ran against you. You said mean things about him, and he said mean things about you. How can you work for him? Yeah, we have elections. Somebody wins, somebody loses. That used to be the rule in the country. And then people come together because we love our country. And I was honored to be asked to serve. And I honestly think that story gives you a sense about what it was like. We did not always agree, but it was always secure enough, open enough, confident enough to have disagreements. I was aware that you got to say right. They had a really open, very vigorous dialogue about how we faced. And so for me, it turned out to be an amazing differences about policy and even values, because that is who we are. We are a diverse bunch of folks. We don't all believe the same thing. We weren't all raised the same way. We didn't have the same experiences. And so, yes, we do see the world differently, and that is not bad. That can be, as I said earlier, really good for making better decisions if we actually listen to each other. But there seems to be a desire on the part of organized interests to manipulate our politics to achieve ends that truly do disempower large segments of our people, that do try to fix determine the outcome of elections by limiting the electorate, by suppressing and purging votes, by now with this frankly scary, crazy case before the Supreme Court to give the power to select electors to state legislators. And then, of course, the violence on January of judges, state and federal judges, no evidence where Republican office holders in positions as Secretary of State, electoral commissions in the states, counted votes over and over again and came to the same conclusion. Why? Because for whatever combination of reasons, they choose to believe them because their view of who we are as a country and the kind of future we should have together requires them to deny the reality of the outcome of the election. And that is in part in response to a demagogic leader who has an almost cult-like hold on his followers. And frankly, the lack of courage or conscience on the part of Republican elected officials who refuse to stand up against the big lie. Some who have left their elected positions or been defeated because they thought they were doing their duty by looking at the facts and either voting for impeachment or voting to certify the election based on the votes as they had been counted after challenges. So I view this as a kind of layered problem. I think there are people who, for whatever combination of psychological or political, personal reasons, truly believe the conspiracies. To some extent, they've been driven to these conspiracies because of their addiction to social media, which uses algorithms to make sure that they are caught in the web of conspiracy. And this is a problem that I think is a direct threat to democracy because it does literally replace reality with this kind of algorithmically engineered reality. I think that there are people who are opportunistic, like they're looking and they say, there's a lot of money and power on this other side, and it's a lot easier, sort of, look where I come from, look what I look like, for me to just throw my lot in with them. That's probably a pretty good, professional choice for me. And then there are the people who know better and do it anyway. I served for 8 years in the Senate, so I served with a lot of the people. And then there are the people who know better, and there's a lot of money and power on this other side, and it's a lot easier,